Okay, in today's video, we're going to be looking at translations. So the first thing you can do is a key point. A translation is a type of transformation on a graph. A translation of a 2D shape is to slide across a flat surface and to describe a translation, we have to give a horizontal movement. So that would be traditionally along your x-axis and the vertical movement. So copy this key point down and out. Let me describe what it means. So I've got a bunch of shapes on the graph here. Okay. So how do we go from shape A to this shape here? So let me just show you. I've got a little shape here. I'm going to just pick up now. Okay. So here's our little shape. Okay. And let me just, while we're here, zoom in. So our shape here, we're going to go along the x-axis first. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to the left, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've gone here 5 to the left and 4 down. And that is our transformation here. So we can say 5 to the left, and this is just us describing it, and 4 down. Okay, let's look at shape B. So shape B, here we are, and we should pick it up here. So shape B. We're going to go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. And we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again. Okay, let's just double check that. We can also double check that. So I'm saying 9 to the right and 9 down. We can also take this point here, which given us a coordinate, let me just have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this also has a coordinate of 8, 4. And we can double check this by checking this point here. So we can take this point, and we've got 1. We want to get to here. So we got this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to the right, and then here we are. And then we're going to take this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lovely. So B to B here, we're going to go 9 to the right and then 9 down. Lastly, shape C. Let me pick it up here. Here we are. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 to the left and 6 down. Okay, copy these into your book, describe them for me, and then we'll move on. Here's some practice questions. Same thing. You're going to describe the translation that moves each blue shape to its image. So the first one, just do for you as a reminder, you're going to go 1 to the left and 2 down. A, 1 to the left, 2 down. Can you do the same now for B, C, D, and E? Okay. Okay, another model. So we've just described them there in terms of left and right, up and down. But now let's get a bit more mathematical notation involved. So first thing you do, write the key point. You can describe a translation using a column vector. The column vector for a translation of 3 squares right and 2 squares down, you've got a positive 3 and a negative 2 for going down. The top number in the column vector gives the horizontal movement, so that is your x-axis, and the bottom number gives your vertical movement, that's your y-axis. So let's have a look at an example. How do we go from A to B? Well, Let me pick up my square here. A to B. We'll go 1, 2, I've lost count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. 9 to the left, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go 9 to the left, 7 down. As a column vector, we're going to write that as -9 and then -7. 9, and you can see that here. 1, 2. This point here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, losing count here, so I need a portion of that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, B to C. How are we going to do it? So let me just get a little square back up. How are we going to do B to C? Well, here we are. Well, they're already leveled up. So we're going to go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to the right, and we don't move up or down, so it's going to be 7, 0. Last one. How do we go from C to A? Well, let's just have a look. Let's zoom in to make it a bit easier to look at. C to A, well, we can go up. So we're going to go along the x-axis first. So 1, 2, 2 to the right. And then we need to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can see that if we were to pick a point, we go 1, 2 along, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. 2 to the right, 7 up. They're all positive, and there we are. 2 to the right and 7 up. Okay, copy it down in your book, and then have a go at some practice questions here. And then a little bit for you to pause and reflect on. How can you use your answer to part E to get you your part F? Just pause and reflect, and maybe write a little note in your book for me to have a look at. And lastly, application. I want you to go back to the first practice task, and those descriptions you gave me, right, left, up and down, can you turn them into column vectors? And let me have a look at your application task for that. Okay, that's today's lesson. Any questions, as always, just comment on Google Classroom.